It is officially 2026, and as we move into the new year, we move into new progress on so many things in life. For me, it's from my physical health to my career direction and so much more. But this video is going to be focused on the game I'm developing specifically. Over the last few months, I've really been focused on what is the foundation of my game going to be looking like. After experimenting with several different potentials, from it being a top-down game, a third-person action adventure, a first-person shooter, or even a first-person puzzle game, I have settled on it being a first-person psychological thriller, with maybe some horror elements in it as well. But horror itself is not the primary focus. If you've been following me for a while, you will know that I have dealt with a lot of health issues that have also affected my overall mental health. And while I am stronger now than I have been over the last 4 or 5 years, even the last decade, it is something that I've had to work through and rebuild through. Now the fun fact is I also have a master's degree in psychology. It is at one point that was a career focus for me. And while I'm not planning on going directly into psychology, psychology will remain an important element of my career now. So with the game now, I would say I've got about 90% of the gameplay aspect established, though not fully developed, and am thankful to some of the great resources and tools that have helped accelerate the process of getting this built. But I will also admit, with using tools like this, sometimes you hit walls and barriers that you just don't expect, and you may feel like you have the foundation completely built and realize it's not going to work for what you want to accomplish at all, and oftentimes you feel like you got to start over from the beginning. Trust me, this has happened a few times, and it happened again recently. So right now, my main focus is starting to build environments, but I'm also rebuilding the foundation of gameplay to my game. And the stressful part is the fact that I have to get all this done fairly quickly if I'm going to meet a deadline for something that I want to do in submitting the game for potentially grant funding. That doesn't give me a lot of time, and so I'm having to really focus on specifically what is this demo going to look like and what are the elements I need for the demo itself that I can expand and build off later on when I'm ready to. So through all of this, there are two primary goals. One, I want the game to be fun. I want you, as a player, to enjoy playing the game. And the second part that I want is I want the story to be interesting. You can have a good game where you're playing through the gameplay is fun, but the story makes no sense whatsoever. So most of your Souls-like games initially at the beginning, sometimes the whole game. But I also want you guys to enjoy the story. I want the story to be fun, grab your attention, and draw you in closer, like any game should be. So there's already some parts of the game that are or were minimally playable as I'm rebuilding that gameplay foundation, meaning that necessary aspects are programmed to get from point A to point Z within that area, but it is still too simple, and I need to add a lot more of the story elements and adjust the gameplay elements. Like I said, I want it to be fun to play, but also a good story. So as I work on building everything, my primary focus right now is to have a playable prototype demo ready within the next month and a half to submit for grants, to submit to potential publishers, and then the other goal is to be able to have a fully playable beta to begin to do playtesting by the end of the year, if not sooner. So that's the update I have for you right now. I want you guys to be able to have something to watch, have something to play, and have something to have fun with. So that's my focus over the next month and a half, with more updates coming soon.